Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Master99 here, going on another dumpster dive. Probably just gonna hit up a bunch of Gamestops, maybe like not a secondhand store, but like a kind of like music. They got music and books, like reselling music books, and they have video games too, some toys and stuff like that. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Secondhand Charlie or something like that. So I'm gonna hit that up, and then, like I said, a bunch of Gamestops, and we'll see what we get. Hopefully it's a good night. See you in a little bit. Hey guys, I'm back at the GameStop. I don't know if you can see this. It's kind of like this really huge bin back here. But there's a bunch of shelves and stuff, like super heavy, so I can't get to it. I got a feeling they threw out a lot of stuff. And I think there's some other stores in there too. Okay, guys, GameStop's over here. I'm just gonna wait a bit because there's some car. Oh, there it is going. It's leaving right now. He was just kind of sitting back there. I don't know if he was diving too or if he's an employee over here. I think everything's closed over here. So, all right, I'm about to go over there and see if I can find anything. It's been a pretty bad night. I haven't found anything. All right, see you in a bit.
So I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth.
All right, guys. It's Major Nelson. I'm listening to the Major Nelson podcast right now. Anyways, I am going back home, and let's see, it's 11:40. Kind of late, but I'm going back home, and I hit a bunch of stops, and finally on the very last one, which I actually wasn't originally going to even stop at, I finally hit the jackpot. Found a bunch of stuff. So get home, probably go through a little bit of it, maybe all of it. I don't know. See, depends on how late it is by the time I get home, and then we'll see what I got. All right. Later. Hello guys and gals, I am back at my house, and I actually got a pretty good haul, eventually. So here you can kind of see what I got here. I went to about 8 different places, mostly GameStops. I did hit one, I think it was Office Max or Office Depot, I think it was Office Max, and Staples, but I didn't, Staples, they had this is the first time I had been there, they had their garbage locked off, so I couldn't get into that one. But the Office Max, it was just in an enclosure. They had gates, but they were just like flung wide open, and there was no locks or anything on them. But they didn't have anything. Their garbage was totally empty. There was some like shelving and stuff outside, but other than that, that was it. There was nothing in there. Yeah, this is my haul. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through these bags and just kind of see what's in there. And before you say, oh my God, he's got garbage bags. Actually, this is a tip, and actually I'm going to give you a couple tips here. Check these garbage bags. For one thing, these ones are see-through, so I can see kind of what's in them. So I can see some boxes, some game boxes, what looks like some, like the game case, the slip covers. So if you see that, grab the bags. You never know what else is in there. Another tip, as you can see, I got gloves on, and I use these not just when I'm going through the garbage, obviously, because I'm going through garbage. I don't want to get my hands all gross and stuff. But when I'm actually picking, or I should say diving, I use the gloves too. Just obviously, once again, because I'm going through garbage, I want to try to be somewhat sanitary. So I wear the gloves, you just never know what's in there, the neighborhoods I'm going at, they're pretty good neighborhoods, but you never know. There could be some crackhead threw needles in there or something, worst case scenario. I'm just saying, it's probably not going to happen. It's a GameStop and everything. Like I said, these neighborhoods are pretty good, so you're probably not going to see that kind of stuff. But you never know. So, wear gloves, whatever. Even, some that I forgot to do these last couple nights. Take some hand sanitizer after you're going through there. Just wash your hands and stuff, just to be sanitary. Like I said, I'll go through this stuff, and then I'll go through these bags, and then I'll come back and I'll show everything that I got. And this over here, this is for my first ever haul. If you've seen that video, excuse me. It's a Yoshi display, and then as you can see, a PS Vita box. And then this is from the second night, or actually I think the third night I went out. The second night I didn't find anything at all. And it's just some display boxes, and I think the best thing I got in there was the South Park Stick of Truth little banner. So, but anyways, I'm gonna go through the stuff, and then I will be back. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Went through all those bags. Took me a little while, but I got through them all. So we're gonna go through. I'm actually going to go through all this stuff. I just kind of picked the stuff out. I didn't check if there's anything in them as far as like the games. So I'm gonna go through that right away, or go through that live here with you guys. So I don't know if there's games in there or not. Some of them, like the CD case, I don't think there's any games in any of those. I didn't feel like it. But as far as like the DS case, I'm not sure. I don't know. So I'm gonna actually do things over here first. These are promotional display box sheets. Let's see what we got here. Slip covers. So there's Gears of War 3. Pretty good condition. Got Halo 3. There's actually two of each of these, the Halo and the Gears. Mass Effect, first one. Once again, there's two of those. Let's see what we got here. We got an Uncharted 3. Killzone 3. Resident Evil, Operation Raccoon City. And then a couple of Star Wars 2, The Force Unleashed. Or I should say Star Wars Force Unleashed 2. First one was really good, actually. I thought. I played on the Xbox 360. I never played the second one. I guess a lot of people didn't like it, didn't say it was all that great, but I don't know. We got a couple Thief. And the Titanfall. And actually, these ones, as you can see, it says they're PC downloads. Let's go over here. So, but there's no codes on these. They're just display boxes. Display box only. Which is, if you think of it, kind of funny. There's a display box for a download code. And let's see, we got some more here. Got a couple Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And then a couple Assassin's Creed Revelations. And I got hold on here a second. I'm not sure how many of these, but there's a lot. Diablo Reaper of Souls. And then about 4 Call of Duty Ghosts Onslaught, which is the DLC that came out. I think that was the first one, actually. Yeah. Because I can see there, it says Extinction Episode 1. And then let's see what else we got here. We got another Call of Duty. Then we got a display box for PC download for a PS3 game called Dungeons & Dragons Chronicles of Mystara, excuse me. I've never heard of that. Of course, I don't have a PS3, so that might be the reason for that. And I think these are most of them are PS3. Saints Row 4. I'm sorry, Saints Row 4. A couple of those, and then there's 4 of Call of Duty Black Ops. First one, which I thought was actually the better of the two, between Black Ops and the first Black Ops and the second one. And then we got 3 NBA 2K13, which was exclusively produced by Jay-Z. Ooh. And then we got another Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. And then this one actually looks like it's actually the actual cover from Mario Super Sluggers for the Wii. And then I got some more promotional. Let's see here. Get rid of these ones. We got 4 South Park: The Stick of Truth. Just a display, promotional display only. Slip covers. And then there's a couple of I don't know if anybody actually wants these or not, but I would want them. PS4 Afterglow Dolby 5.1 surround sound headset. Just kind of slip covers. So there's those. And then I found a bunch of gift cards. Like I said in the first video. You know, you want to check these because they might have, even if it's just like $1 or $2 on them, they'll still be good for that $1 or $2. I believe it was OK Chief. He had found some before that had, just a few bucks on them, but still, they add up. And also, I found some iTunes cards in there too. Those are probably not going to work, but I'll check them. And then these ones are kind of cool because they're kind of different. Got the Mario Kart one, Battlefield 4. I think I have like at least 2 of those, maybe even 3. Happy Birthday one with Mario on it. There's another one with Mario. It's that moving one, kind of moving 3D one. You probably can't really see it on here, but it's pretty cool. And there's this one that just has a bunch of weird games and stuff. It kind of looks like, what is that one called? Galaga. And then this looks like just like a 360 or something controller. Actually, kind of looks like that knockoff, or not knockoff, but the Wii U or the Wii controller that they made. And speaking of which, I found my first Wii display stand, or Wii stand, I should say. Pop your Wii in there. It's got the plastic piece on the bottom too. And a Wii prophylactic. If you don't know what prophylactic is, Google it. That's what it's for. Actually, it looks like it's broken right here in the middle, but I don't know, I might just throw that one out. It's broken. I'll see. And then found a car charger for the DS. See right there. I still do have an old DS. I have a 3DS too, but I have an old DS I can test that on. And then this is a PS3 controller. This was in the garbage. Cable looks good. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know if that's going to work or not, and I won't be able to test it. I do not have a PS3, so I don't know if somebody wants that. Maybe you can trade it, or hell, I would just give it to somebody probably. One of the first places I went had this huge garbage bin on the outside. It was like really long, probably like twice the length of a normal garbage bin, but it was actually pretty short, so you could get into it easily. But they had all these display, not display, but like shelving, like really heavy shelving. I think it was from the Sprint store, actually. It didn't look like anything from GameStop, because there's a bunch of Sprint stuff, and I found this Samsung power charger. So you just got to put, it's USB, so you could just slap a USB with a micro USB into it, which is nice. It's always nice to have extras of those. I don't know if it works, but I do have a Samsung phone, so I can test it out. And then let's see what we have here next. This Diablo little display, and it actually has a magnet on it, so you can put it on your fridge if you want. And then a Diablo display case, which I actually have 2 other ones of these. This one's in pretty decent shape. There's a couple of bends and stuff right there, like creases, I mean. I don't know if you can see that. Put that with the rest. There we got a really nice Elder Scrolls Online display case, or display box. That's in actually really good shape. And then actually there's a Elder Scrolls Online, but that's all jacked up, so I'm going to throw that one away. That one I didn't see before. And I got a bunch of stuff here, which some of it I haven't even looked at yet, so you're seeing it for the first time, and so am I. Poster for Final Fantasy X and X2 HD Remaster. I think the other side, and yeah, the other side is just the same thing. That's pretty nice. That's in really good condition. I got Infamous Second Son with PS4 display box. This is in pretty good condition. There's a little rip right there, kind of up on the top, and kind of in the front too, but I guess if somebody wanted that. And then, actually these are stuck together, I think, but another Infamous Second Son. Actually, this is just a poster. The other side here is MLB 14 The Show, or MLB The Show 14. I don't know how you pronounce that. I think that's for the PlayStation 4. Yep. So like I said, these are actually 2 posters that are stuck together. I don't really want to destroy the back, so I'm just going to stop doing that now. Looks like there's 2-sided tape. This is another one that has 2-sided tape. That kind of sucks. But the one side is the Ninja Gaiden Z. Yaba? I don't know how you pronounce that. And the other side is Titanfall. So these are in really good condition. Once again, those are taped together. I could probably get them apart. Just got to be really careful. And then the last few things here. We got a Wii operations manual. Unfortunately, I didn't see the if there was a system. I did see a box for the 360, but it was all jacked up on the top of it, so I didn't grab it. Then we got these little boxes, which I didn't even know they made these. Scribblenauts Unmasked, Series 1. This is the game that had the DC heroes in it, so as you can see, you can get Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Batman, Joker. And And then the question mark, which obviously is the main character from Scribblenauts. I forgot his name. I think Samuel. And then over here, looks like villains. I don't know. This is Bizarro. I don't know what Batman that is. It's kind of weird. Maybe a Dracula Batman, because this guy has fangs. Gold Superman, don't know what that's about. That's Dead Man, and then Black Manta. So I got 2 of those boxes. None of the figures, but boxes are in pretty decent shape. Alright, so now I'm gonna go through these games. I have not gone through these games. So, oh look, I got a mag. I've actually seen this pop up in a lot of videos that I've watched of, I think it was Kamikaze. He found like a whole bunch of them. Like a couple times. He found like, I think over 20, maybe even more than that on one of the videos. So let's see. Yep, still has the game in it. It's in good shape. Like I said though, I see that a lot in the videos, so. We got Oblivion. This is the Game of the Year edition. No game. It's got the map in here, the instruction manual. So that's pretty cool. Instruction manual's in pretty good shape. Barbie, the Island Princess. No game. Does have the manual. Actually, this is a nice one. Xbox One game, Lego Marvel Superheroes. Oh, this is just a promotional box though. There's probably no game in there. No game. But that's pretty cool. It's in good shape. Good game too. I'm actually playing that right now. Got Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Doesn't feel like there's a game. Nope, no game. This is for the 360. Sorry guys. There's the instruction manual, if that's what you want to call it, in there. And then for the last ones of the 360 and PS3 and Wii, Call of Duty World at War. And this looks like it's just the box. Yep. Just the box and the instructions. Instructions look like they're in good condition though. I'll go through these kind of quick if I can here. Disney Club Penguin. Seems like a popular one that everybody finds. Just the box though. I don't see a manual. Star Wars, The Complete Saga. Lego Star Wars, The Complete Saga. Just a manual. It's a little bent up in the corner, but it's alright. George of the Jungle. Search for the Secret. Okay. Never heard of that. Once again, just a manual. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Explorers of Time. That's just an empty box, but it's got the slipcover at least. Jewel Master Egypt. Just a manual. Actually, when I'm editing this, I'll probably just fast forward through this unless I find something. Like a game, I mean. This one is Lego Batman, the video game. Just a manual inside. We got Dragon Quest. What is that? That is 6, I believe. Realms of Revelation. That is also just a manual. Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2. March of the Minis. Excuse me. That is just a manual. That's a pretty thick manual, though. Dragon Quest. I believe that's 9. Sentinels of the Starry Skies. Got the manual. These are all just DS games, by the way. Chrono Trigger. Manual only. And finally, Final Fantasy, The Four Heroes of Light. And just a manual. So that is it. Not too bad, actually. For a night that I thought I wasn't going to get anything, I got some pretty decent stuff. There's Infamous, Titanfall. Actually, I think I'm going to keep that Titanfall one for myself, because that is actually pretty nice. I like that. Any of these other things, though, besides the gift cards too, I'm going to keep those. Any of these other things, the slipcovers, the promotional box for Elder Scrolls Online, any of the game cases. Remember, these are all empty. There's no games. And these other posters are in the box over here for Second Son. If anybody wants any of that, just let me know. We can try to trade. Try to do a trade, or or I might just sell it off. Whatever I can do first, I guess. The Samsung power adapter thing, I'll keep that too. But anything else, just let me know. Post in the comments. PM me. Whatever you want to do to get a hold of me. We can try to make a deal. That is going to be it for tonight. Way better haul. Oh, I shouldn't say way better, but a pretty good haul from the last time. And I just want to give a shout out to another YouTuber out there. His name is Dr. Smitty. I actually just started watching him. I found him actually. OK Chief 420 has got a Facebook group called Chiefs Diver Nation. OK Chiefs Diver Nation, and I'll put that link in the description for this video, along with OK Chiefs YouTube videos. And Dr. Smitty, I found him through that group. Somebody was just mentioning that they're watching that. Actually, a few people were mentioning that they had watched him, liked his videos. So that guy finds all kinds of things. I mean, he's finding all kind of displays at the kiosks. I think he kept a couple. A few of the videos, he said he had found a bunch and he just left them because he already had a couple. He had one PS3 and one 360, so he didn't need any more and he didn't have enough room for them. So that was just nuts. That's what I'm actually looking for, is a kiosk. If I could find one of those one day, preferably a 360, something Xbox. I don't have any PlayStation systems, at least not any current ones. I have a PS2, that's about it, and PSP. So big shout out to Dr. Smitty for making his YouTube videos. I just started watching his series. He's got actually a few different playlists on his channel, so check him out. Like I said, in the description you'll find those links for that, OK Chief 420 and OK Chief 420's Diver Nation, which is a Facebook group. So that's it, guys. We'll see you next time. Please subscribe, and if you liked, please give me a thumbs up. Well, if you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Either way, it's up to you. And we'll see you next time. Once again, a couple of tips, like I said before. Gloves, that's always a good thing, whether diving or going through the stuff that you found. Check out the garbage bags, because you never know what might be in there. I found all these cases actually in there, or most of the cases, and all the gift cards, like I said. And then another tip, check the gift cards. Like I said, there might be a buck or two or something on there. You never know. I mean, it's something at least. And actually, I found those controllers and the Wii case and the Wii prophylactic and the car adapter and in those garbage bags too. So, and one last tip: check the receipts too that you find. If you check the bags, check the receipts because sometimes they have download codes on them. I think that was OK4Chi or OKC 420. Oh, I keep saying his name backwards. OKC 420. He had mentioned that, and actually he had found a couple, or more than a couple, in a few of his videos, and sometimes they work, sometimes they didn't. So I mean, hey, you never know. I think one was even like a full game that he found. So check those things out. All right, be safe when you're diving, and I will see you next time. Signing off.